大家好，我来喽。I am your Chinese friend Nora. Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is to introduce marital status. 她是我的女朋友. She's my girlfriend. And today we have two goals, one vocabulary, one for culture. Our vocabulary focus is to learn how to introduce marital status. You will learn how to ask and how to answer who is she, who is he. So you will learn how to say whether someone is single, married, or divorced in Chinese. As for learning cultural lingo's, we have one topic, the marriage market in Shanghai People's Park. We will explore what it is, how it works. So by the end of today's lesson, you will not only know how to talk about marital status in Chinese, but also understand an interesting cultural phenomena in China. Without further ado, let's get started. Sentence 1. 他是谁?他是谁?他 refers to she or her. 是 am, is, are. 是谁 who. She is who together. It can be translated into who is she. 他是谁? Repeat after me, please. 他是谁?他是谁?他是谁? To answer that, let's say that she's a girlfriend, and you would answer 她是我的女朋友. 她 refers to she, 是 is. 我的 means my, 我的. 女朋友 女 means girl, and 朋友 means friend. So together, 女朋友 means girlfriend. She is my girlfriend. Together, 她是我的女朋友. Repeat after me, please. 她是我的女朋友. 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 Alright, that's for girls. What about boy? The pronunciation is the same. 他是谁?他 The character looks a bit different, as you can see. 他 But the pronunciation is pretty much the same. At this stage, you can learn how to speak and make yourself understood. We focus on speaking mostly. So if you are struggling with writing the Chinese characters, it's okay. Never mind. Just learn how to say it out. That's most important. 他是谁?他 here it refers to he or him. 是 it's the same. Is, are, am, and 谁 who. Who 他是谁? He is whom. Together, who is he? So repeat after me, please. 他是谁?他是谁?他是谁?他是谁? Remember how we answer she's my girlfriend? 她是我的女朋友. How to say he's my boyfriend? We just replace girlfriend into boyfriend. So girlfriend is 女朋友. What about boyfriend? 男朋友, because 男 can be translated into boy. So we just change girlfriend into boyfriend. And the rest remains the same. 他是我的男朋友. 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 Alright, so now you will be able to ask who the person is and if he or she is your partner, you would know how to answer that. Now that we have know how to ask and introduce, we will continue to talk about the relationship status in Chinese. This is very useful when you want to describe someone's personal life, like whether they are single, married, or divorced. Let's take a look at some common expressions. First one, she is 她是. Remember, she is 单身. What does 单身 mean here? 单身 is an adjective. It means single. So together, she is single. 她是单身. 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 And next, how to say she is not single? Just add no, not right after she. She is not single. 她不是单身。她不是单身。是 is 不是 is not。她不是单身。她不是单身。Okay. Here I have a question for you. We've already learned how to ask a question. We put ma at the end of the sentence and it will turn into a question. So if I want to ask, is she single? What do I say? Yes. 她是单身吗？她是单身吗？ If I want to say yes, she's single. 是的，她是单身 and no, she's not single. 不，她不是单身。Yeah. Next one. 他已婚。已婚 means married. He is married. You might be wondering why we don't say 他是已婚. In fact, you can say that, but normally we just don't use the word 是. You can either use or not to use it. Both are correct, but 他已婚 is more often used. Together, 他已婚. Repeat after me, please. 他已婚。他已婚。Next one. 他离婚了。他离婚了。了 indicates completed action. So together, he is divorced. Divorce, 离婚。他离婚了。Repeat after me, please. 他离婚了。他离婚了。Okay, we will read them together. 他是单身。他是单身。他不是单身。他不是单身。他已婚。他已婚。他离婚了。他离婚了。All right. Next, let's say how to talk about relationship status connects to some real life situations in China. So in Shanghai, there is a very unique place called 上海人民公园相亲角。人民公园 means people's park. 相亲 is like marriage market. 角 is the corner, so it can be translated into the marriage market at People's Park in Shanghai. So like every weekend, parents will gather at this park with some posters. You might be wondering what's on those posters. Well, it's normally some information showing details about their children, like how old they are and their education level their job, or even hobbies. It's like CV. Their goal is to find a suitable partner for their son or daughter. And this may sound unusual, but it reflects how important marriage and family are in Chinese culture. Parents often feel that it's their duty to help their children, especially if they are single after a certain age. But here's the key point: this matchmaking corner is not common in everyday life for most Chinese people. It's really a special thing in Shanghai and in a few other big cities. So just remember that it's not everywhere in Chinese cities. If you ever travel to Shanghai, I really recommend you to visit this place. You might meet a lot of curious Chinese aunties or uncles who will warmly ask you what kind of partner that you're looking for, and it almost feels like a giant offline version of Tinder, except that the parents are the ones doing this swiping thing. All right, let's do a quick review of today's greetings. Of today's vocabulary. Here's the quick tip for the colors once again. For the blue ones, you should be able to try to speak them, and for the orange ones, you just need to know what it means. 他是谁？他是谁？他是谁？她是我的女朋友。她是我的女朋友。她是我的女朋友。他是谁？他是谁？他是谁？他是我的男朋友。他是我的男朋友。他是我的男朋友。他是单身。他是单身。他是单身。他不是单身。他不是单身。他不是单身。他已婚。他已婚。他已婚。他离婚了。他离婚了。他离婚了。人民公园。人民公园。人民公园。相亲角。相亲角。相亲角。Alright, let's check the answers to our culture question from our last video. The question was, in China, you add your Chinese friend on WeChat. Which of the following is most likely to happen? Let's see the options. First one, she messages you and asks, how are you? It's not very common in China for people to ask how are you? People really start a chat with this expression, so it's not correct. And the second one, her WeChat account name is her Chinese name, not necessarily, because many people use nicknames or English names on WeChat. C, her profile picture is a cat. Very likely, people often use pictures of pets, scenery, or even celebrities, models instead of their real photos. And the last one, Nora sends you red pockets. Also possible because on WeChat, sending these two red pockets is very common for among friends or families. It's pretty common. So the correct answers are C and D. Got it? Let's move on. So for today, we have one more cultural review question for you. In China, you go to a famous marriage market with your Chinese friend Nora in Shanghai People's Park. Which of the following statements are true? A. Parents gather here to help their children to find a partner. B. Most young people visit themselves to look for love. C. Posters usually show the children's age, education, job, etc. D. This kind of matchmaking corner is common in most Chinese cities. Think about it and type your answers in the comment section. I will give you the answers in the next video, so do not miss it. Thank you for joining me today. If you had fun and want to learn more, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I see you next time. Bye.